What's up, YouTube? Kingler Champ here, and welcome back to Social Sunday. I'm here with Ninja Killer.
Started.
And of course, as per usual, we are not recording on Sunday. It's currently Thursday, almost midnight.
And I
This
have a paper due.
this is
And
this is when our schedules line up and they work out the best. So
yeah. Welcome to the grind, ladies and gentlemen.
that's all. That's what it's about.
Yep.
Just finding a small window of opportunity and taking advantage of it.
Oh yeah.
Yep. So Ninja has informed me that he's had a great day so far,
Oh,
and he wants to
days.
he wants to tell.
Days, my
Okay,
friend.
days. He wants to tell me and everyone else about his days.
hmm So you don't know anything about this, but so I have for this week I've been taking care of a family dog.
Right. I knew
So
about
like
that. You
not
told me
like
about it.
taking care of a dog for the family friend. No problem. Just go over there, play with the dog, and then go off to work, school, come back, and then play with the dog more. And just the simple things. Just take care of the dog.
Right.
No problem. I got you. Well, apparently there was a problem.
There's a problem.
On Wednesdays, I have to be at school at 9 o'clock. School's an hour away and it's rush hour traffic, so I try leaving my house at like 7 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
And so that basically I get up at 6:30, take a quick shower, get ready, just basically be set. Well, I'm over at their house, so I had to get up earlier. I got up at like 5:30, played with the dog a little bit, let him out, make sure they're all good, and then drove home, and then took a shower, did all the fun stuff. Left the house at 7. Got to school at like 8:30ish, 9, whatever, and then went through my day. Fine, just like running low on sleep because the dog. I never spent the night over their house, but that night the dog was so excited that I was there. Would not
Right.
shut up until like 1, like before he like would even like lay down. So I'm running from like 4 hours of sleep. Just keep that in mind. Go to school, show up at 9, then have class till 1, and then I have a 7-hour break where I do all my schoolwork and basically just catch up on readings and anything I need to get done. That's the time to do it because I don't have anything else until my next class at 9 to midnight. Take that class. I walk out. It's midnight. I'm exhausted. Long ass motherfucking day. I miss South Park. It was just bad.
I heard it
Bad.
was good too.
Apparently it was hilarious. So I'm walking up to my car, me and my brother just trotting along like I'm hardly keeping my eyes open, just chugging a thing of Coke just to keep my ass awake so I don't crash the car.
Doing
Get to my
coke.
just doing Coke, the usual. Get to my car and my hubcap was missing.
Hmm.
So I'm just like, what the fuck? All right. So I'm like, well, I guess someone stole it. I got new tires 2 weeks ago. There's no way it would have fell off. These people, not saying, it's Mrs. Tire's husband type of deal. They put it on, and they usually do a pretty good job. So I walk to campus security and be like, hey, someone jacked my hubcaps, or hubcap. Can you check the security tapes? And they're like, yeah, sure, no problem. So 30 minutes go by, and I'm just like, what's taking them so long? I told him I got there in the morning. I told him the time I pulled in. If I pulled in with the hubcaps on, then someone stole them.
Right.
If I came in with them popped off, it fell off when I was going 20 miles per hour in rush hour traffic. So 30 minutes, I get pissed. I'm pissed. It is, I think it's about 12:30 at night. Plus, I still have the hour drive home. I went back there and they were just sitting playing on their phones. I'm just like, dude, nothing. This is literally the one thing you're gonna have all week at a community college at 1 o'clock on a Wednesday. Nothing else is gonna happen. So I honestly just went through the tapes and I saw that the hubcap actually popped off when I was driving 20 miles per hour on the highway there. Because it was there when I left the house.
Right.
I'm just like, okay, fine. They didn't put it on properly. No big deal. I got the tires. I got the warranty. I got my tires 2 weeks ago. They will still remember me. I know the guy who sold it to me. We'll be good. I go in there and they'll pop it back in. So I got up early. I got up and then I drove home and I probably went to bed around 2 or 3-ish. So we'll just say 2:30 just for the sake of time.
Okay.
Woke up at 6:30 basically because Mr. Tire opens at 7:30 just so I'm down there right as they open so I'm not an inconvenience to them.
Right.
Because I don't want to be in there just be like, yo, this is what happened when there's like 4 other people waiting for their car to be serviced. I don't want to be that guy.
Yeah.
I didn't want to call because it's extremely easy to say no over the phone.
Right. Yeah, if you're there in
Um,
person, they're gonna be
They're
less
gonna be like,
likely to turn you away.
right. And I had all the proper paperwork. I had everything. I get down there and said, well, there's nothing we can do. I'm like, and he also said there's no proof that it was our doing that we did it. So I bought the car in 2014, brand new. So from 2014 to 2016, I had no problems. No problems whatsoever with the hubcaps, tires, nothing. Got new tires 2 weeks ago, and then you guys took off the hubcaps and put on the new tires, and now today, my hubcap fell off. I have campus security cameras seeing me come on and want it off. And they're just like, well, what if you hit a pothole? I'm just like, going 20 miles per hour in rush hour? And he's like, sorry, there's nothing I can do. I'm like, fine. Never coming back here again.
Right.
You have a good day. So then I went somewhere else and bought the hubcap, which was, I think it was like $50.
Yeah.
And that was today. So that was like up to like 10 o'clock. And then my uncle from Texas is up here to where I am now living and is basically chilling and spending the week up here. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go have lunch with him because he was free and I was invited. Now this is where we're going to backtrack a little bit.
Okay.
Yesterday also, I didn't know if I worked Thursday, today, or not. So I texted my boss, hey, do I work? Online, it says I do, but on the paper that you printed out, it says I doesn't. I do not. I doesn't.
That doesn't.
Proper. I doesn't. It says I don't. So which one is it? She said, okay, give me a minute. I'll check it out for you. And this is while I'm in class, too. So it's sort of like, okay, yep, take your time, whatever.
Yeah.
No, you do not work. You're off. Smiley face. And I said, all right, awesome. I can catch up on sleep. And then, we go into it like, okay, well, how do I get my rack schedule, blah, 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 blah. All the other fun stuff. So, moving forward in time with all that other stuff happening, we were back to, I just got my hubcap, spent $50 getting a new hubcap.
Right.
Going out to lunch, sitting at lunch, eating a wonderful meal. I got a Philly cheesesteak and a dozen crabs.
Mm-hmm.
We ate like kings. And then I have my phone on silent because I see this man maybe once, twice a year.
Right.
He's extremely nice. He's an awesome dude. So we're just hanging out talking. And they're like, oh, yeah. But, well, whatever, America, freedom. That's literally half our conversation. And then I look down on my phone and I see like, oh, 2 missed calls from boss. And I'm like, okay. And a text, hey, call me back right away. You work today. So I'm like, well, that's great. So I call my boss and I'm just like, hi. And my boss is a lady and she goes, hey. I'm just like, yeah, just get to the point. Do I need to come in or not? Well, you were scheduled from 9:45 to 6:30. At this point in the day, it is like 1 o'clock.
Right.
So I am late by all senses of it. I think it was what, 4 or 5 hours late. Or 4 hours. I don't know. You do math. I'm running on fumes. So basically, then I had to excuse myself from the dinner and basically like, hey, I gotta run the work because they're understaffed and apparently it's busy. And he said, yeah, I understand, and I'm gonna hang out with them tomorrow to make up for it. If don't work, I'm
Right.
not scheduled to work, but you never know. And I still have homework and shit to do. But yeah, so I go to work. We're good. We're good. I told her, I'm like, hey, you said I'm off. Here's the proof. And you can't say I'm drunk because you texted me at noon. No one gets drunk on noon. At noon.
No one that manages
No
a
one that
Best Buy.
manages a Best Buy gets drunk at noon. Especially when you were here. So that happens. I get off at 6:30, and then I'm just like, you know what? The past 2 days have been complete shit. I'm gonna buy something nice. So I went out and I bought some Bose 35 headphones. I recommend them strongly if you have the money. Fun stuff. If you can afford something nice for yourself, that one of those treat yourself moments. Like
That's right.
treat yourself. I treated myself a little bit because I was looking at headphones, so I was like, I just got those, so I'm like, I'm good. This is my reward for working and
Being
grinding
a
out.
great person.
It's being a good person. Just me doing me. So I'm get home. I'm all excited and like, you know what? I'm gonna go. I'm gonna have a good time. I'm gonna enjoy these headphones, test them out, do some editing, do some homework. Just do me, do me. All right, and relax. I get home, and my grandmother is talking to nobody, and is hosting a party in my living room with just her, but she thinks everyone else is there.
Great.
Great, wonderful. My grandmother suffers from Parkinson's disease and mild dementia. For people who don't know what that is, it makes you hallucinate, very forgetful, and angry. Those are literally the three main um,
Symptoms.
symptoms. Yeah. I'm just done. So I'm just like, all right, well, what's happening? Like, all right, who's here? Because we're trying to get her to basically be like, if you cannot shake the hands with the person and you can't physically feel it, they're not there.
Right.
Which, I mean, it's really valid. If I can't shake hands with you, you're not there. I can say hello to you and you could possibly be there, but if I can't shake hands with you, you're not there. That's basically what we're trying to put into her head.
Mm-hmm.
But for whatever reason, it wasn't working. Because usually I'll get her and she'll be like, oh, okay. No one's there. So I went to... So I'm just trying to deal with her and just basically be like, okay, no one's here. And then I'm just like, no, someone's sitting right there. I would belly flop on the couch or whatever. And just like, no one's here. And it was like, well, they moved. They moved by the time I jumped up and did belly flop on them. And she's like, mm-hmm. I'm like, there's no arguing with this lady. And then I get a call from my brother who was left at work with no one else there. Apparently, no one called him saying, hey, can you come pick me up? And this is at 9 o'clock. And his store closes at 8. So he's been there for an hour. But here I am still dealing with my grandmother. So I'm like, all right, why don't we head over to your bed and we can watch TV? He's like, no, I want to host the party. I'm like, all right, guys, let's go watch TV. And she just looks at me, no one wants to watch TV. I'm like, okay, well, I gotta go get Trevor, and you can't be over here. Because, we have the dogs over our house. And they're about a year old, so they're really still excited, and I don't want them to jump up on her and push her over.
Right.
Because that's just a whole nother issue. So I tried my hardest, and I literally got to the breaking point of, you know what? Fine. She was just arguing with me. I'm like, come on, Lucy, I'm doing this for you. I explained everything I could possibly do. to just get her up and just walk her over to her couch or bed just so she can watch TV. So I can go get my brother and be back in 30 minutes and deal with the rest of it. But she wouldn't move, and I said, lose.
Oh, hold on. You just cut from Discord. Talk.
And jump all over. Oh,
Hold on.
all right then.
Hold on. You just cut out. For like
Hello?
you cut out for like 10 seconds.
Okay, where did I leave off?
I'm trying to think. Um. Just,
All right.
So
So
you had to go get your brother.
I had to get my brother because he was just chilling out in the middle of nowhere for an hour with no ride and just idiocracy.
Right.
So I'm trying to deal with my grandmother because I don't want the dogs jumping on her and pushing her over. We have 2 dogs and they're about 2 years old, so they're still hyperactive and they love jumping on people just to say hello. We're trying to get them out of it, but it's just a process. And eventually they will grow out of it. They
Right.
have gotten a lot better. But I know for a fact that they would still jump on my grandmother if she was over at my side of the house. I was just trying to get her over to her room, put on the TV, get my brother, come back, and then deal with it. And I told her this. I just straight up told her, I'm like, look, these dogs are going to come in here and destroy the party. I'm trying to play along with her so she can reason with me now.
Right.
I'm just like, the dogs are going to come in and destroy the party. They're going to jump on everyone. It's just going to be a big mess, and I don't want to embarrass you. That's why I'm trying to get everyone to move over to your side. And they're just like, oh, okay, that makes sense. But the dogs grew out of it, so they don't do that anymore. I'm like, are you sure? And she's like, mm-hmm. I'm like, all right, fine. I gotta go get my brother. Open the door. Guess what the dogs do? Jump all over her, like give her kisses and everything. She's freaking out. And then the dogs get off for like 2 seconds. And then she's like, see, they don't jump on me. I'm like, I'm done. I'm done. Went out, got my brother, came back. She was asleep on the couch. Like, just laying on the couch sideways. So I wake her up. And she's like, why'd you wake me up? I was having a wonderful dream. There was a party. And I was like, no, you weren't dreaming. And she's like, oh.
You weren't dreaming,
Okay.
but there was no party.
You were dreaming. There was no party. And it's really sad because she really thinks like all of these people are like the whole point, like seeing is believing type of deal.
Yeah.
It's really hard to like disprove something when someone's like, no, it's right there. It's sort of like the red, the dress or whatever,
Uh-huh.
the whatever. I forget the other. I saw gold and white. What's the other color?
Black and blue.
Yeah, it's so hard to like prove. No, that's that because it's your word versus him, and there's no evidence between it. So that's basically what I've been dealing with for
Right.
the past 4 or 5 months now with her. But it was just getting to the point of just ridiculousness. And then I still have a homework to do that's now due in 30 minutes that I'm currently writing while typing all this. Well, so while saying all this. So I just need to get no B's or C's. I can't get a B this semester
Yeah.
if I want to get into the college I want to.
Yeah, if anyone's in college, you can't just don't settle for like a D or a C.
No, the whole thing like
always
C's
get
degrees.
always get a B or an A in whatever class you're going to take.
No matter what the class is, college level or not.
Yeah.
Because I went into college thinking, oh, this isn't a college level class. I'm just going to C and pass. And then I was just like, well, here's your transcript. I'm like, yo, I thought these classes didn't count. No, you took them out of college. They count towards your GPA. Well, shit. My GPA would probably be a 3.5 right now if those classes didn't count like I thought it would be.
Right.
But I think I'm like a 2.7 or something like that.
Yeah.
Somewhere that's like not bad, but not good.
Yeah, I don't remember what mine is. I'm raising mine up though from the classes I've been taking.
hmm So I've just been dealing with that. I've sort of like matched my threshold, and over the past 48 hours, 40 of those hours I was awake, functioning at probably at 120% with no little to no downtime.
Right.
And then I got yelled at work for being late by my one manager who didn't know I was told that I was off. But until I showed him the text, I was just like, "Hey, look." He's like, "Oh, okay." So yeah, that's what I've been dealing with. How are you guys? And I feel bad too because like I have all this work, but I'm just like, I did tell myself I'm gonna make a couple of videos for this week. Like Throwback Thursday was supposed to come out today. It's all Throwback Thursday is probably the easiest series I've ever done. Just
Yeah.
find my old video, just do a hey guys, look at this one. Remember this guy? Hey, all right, let's watch. All right, we're done. Cool. And then just hit upload. But I couldn't even do that today. And I don't know about you, but I've been really just beating myself up. I've come to the realization that I'm not going to be a big YouTuber ever. I've been on YouTube for 8 years. If it hasn't happened yet, it's not gonna happen.
I don't know if that's true.
Yeah, well, I'm just putting myself in that mindset, but I'm still gonna. I've put myself in that mindset, and it's unfortunate because it sort of like killed me a little bit when I came to it. But I think I also came to the point of just like I'm doing this because I enjoy it and I want to entertain people.
Right.
And I want to tell my story, and you guys apparently enjoy listening to it. And I get to practice editing for my career. And this is a good way to practice out new stuff and so be like, oh, wow, that was funny, or that worked really well, wow. Instead of me doing, I'd rather do that here on YouTube with me playing Rocket League for the 100th time than someone paying me $3,000 to try something.
Right.
I'd rather do it on here while making people laugh and making people, make someone's day than doing it somewhere else.
Yeah, yesterday so the day that I'm recording this, on the 14th of September, I uploaded a video, basically an update on my channel, kind of something that I've done a good bit on my channel just because I've taken a couple of hiatuses and just stopped uploading in general. And then when I come back, I feel the need of telling people like what was going on and then what my plans are. So like one of the things I was talking about in that video was like I'm not sure what I want to upload. I have a sense on what I want to, but it's the amount of time and if I'm happy with that video, because I don't know about you, but I'm like my biggest like critique or critic when like it comes to uploading stuff. Like if I'm not happy with it, it's not going up, and then if that video doesn't go up, then probably chances are the next couple videos won't go up because I'm just not. I'm like, wow, I should have done better on that video, or whatnot. But as of right now, I'm not sure if I want to like what kind of videos I want to make. I don't know if I want to just step away from the entire YouTube scene in general because of time, and like maybe I don't want to feel like obligated, if that makes sense.
That makes sense. I get where you're coming from, but like I'm at the point where I'm 20. So 8 years of my life. So ever since I was 12, I've been doing this. It's sort of becoming like a habit. And I've hopefully gotten better over the time. But it's kind of hard for me. Like, that's what killed me the most when my channel got deleted. Well, I was just like, do I want to continue this? Because if I've just got, like, all that work was just thrown away, do I really just want to start from scratch, or just want to say, fuck it, I'm done? I don't know. All I know is I'm still making videos, and I'm still enjoying it.
Yeah, I'm still making videos, and like I enjoy when I make it, and I feel like happy when they go out. And like one of my favorite things to do is like make thumbnails, which is one of the things like if I'd stopped doing YouTube, I would probably try to see if I could make like thumbnails and like overlays for people.
You can make my thumbnails.
Well, that's what I would start with. I would start with that and then um, just kind of build up like a portfolio and then end up doing that. And then another thing I want to get into is I want to get back into music production. I want to get to the point where I can make like a 16 like bar beat and just loop it and be able to use that for a video and have it be like of different kinds of music that I can use for different, types of videos, or I can give to other people for different types of videos. Because it's people love being able to use free music, and then if I can just get publicity from doing it, like that's even better. Like the more people using my music, like the happier I'll be, because it'll be like I wouldn't be getting paid for it, but just being able to have other people have the potential to use that in their videos will be like a satisfying thing to me.
Right. Just seeing your work done.
Right. Seeing my work put somewhere and other people not taking advantage of it, but using it.
Using it correctly.
Right. Using it and just something I want to do. So we'll see how the next few months go. There's a lot of games coming out. Like, I definitely want to play like a lot of Call of Duty like game battles matches and put those online because I think they'll be entertaining, especially with like just us in general. Like our group of friends, we're so goofy when it comes to anything that we play together.
Oh yeah,
like that's what has made your channel thrive so much lately is because it's just how we act normally. Like that's not like any like show that we put on. Like
no,
we don't.
It's really not.
That's just the way we are constantly, and I think bringing those personalities out will be very beneficial to both of our channels and show people how we are.
Yeah, that's when people like criticize my videos and everything and say like, oh, well, we're funnier than those other. Because it's not really a show; it's just us playing a video game.
Right.
If we're not into it, we're not into it. I'm still gonna make a video for that week because I said, hey, I'll do a video every day. But now that I'm not doing a video every day, I do find myself like picking through the files and being like, well, this one's not as funny as this guy. This one's not as funny as this one. I'll get rid of this one. Oh, that was real funny. I'll hold on to that for a while for this next video and see what happens. Yeah, it's just intriguing. You still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
All right, cool. Speaking about critics, do we still have time?
Yeah, we have time.
All right, cool. I had someone criticize one of my videos or my whole channel.
Right.
Yeah. And don't have a problem with that. If you want to make a video about me, go for it. I encourage you to. I love all feedback, but when the first 4 minutes have nothing to do about my channel, and even though you have your name and my name in the title saying, hey, this is going to be about this guy, and 4 minutes of the 10-minute video has nothing to do about my channel, and then you just talk about the stuff that either I don't upload anymore, uploaded months ago, or series that I realized were dying and rushed through. And then you don't talk about the Ninja Killer animated, the charity live stream, the Throwback Thursday episodes, or anything else about my channel that's, good, because it was a critical. He asked me if I could do it, and I said, yeah, go for it. It was supposed to be like a critical thing, like, oh, this is what he's doing well, this is what he could improve on, and then throw some jokes into me. Like, if you want to make fun of me, go for it. I encourage it. That gives me a good laugh. But just do it correctly. That makes sense.
Well, that's what like some of the biggest problems that even like larger scale YouTubers have when like rumors are started about them. Like I know like a couple YouTubers have even like tried to reach out to the people that make like the like breaking news channels, not like Keemstar, but more of a like actual like newscast type videos, if that makes sense.
All right.
And like YouTubers have like reached out to those channels to like explain a story to them so they can actually like get the facts straight. And like at that point they don't even like listen, like they won't even be like, okay, yeah, I want to hear what you have to say. They'll just be like, no, this is what I'm putting out there, this is what I think is true. Which if people are going to make channels, like, I mean, this is the big one of a huge problem with like public television. They don't get all the facts straight, and you don't get the true story of what's going on. And honestly, the people reporting it aren't trying to get the facts. They wait.
Trying to get views.
Yeah, they try to get views, and they wait for something to fall in their lap, and then they try to blow it up as much as they possibly can. So I've never been a fan of any like roasting, like criticizing channels, because the only thing that you're getting is you're using other people to get views, and criticizing other people isn't like, it's just never been something that I've found cool. And like, unless you're gonna like, I enjoy criticism in the sense that if you put in the comments like, you know, I think you should do this better, or I think you should do this, like I'm gonna take that into consideration. But you just saying, you know, like your videos suck, like, well, if they suck, tell me how to improve on it. Like, what could I possibly do to make you enjoy this more?
Right. I think he had. I think one of his examples, like, I'm gonna, like, the first, like you said, the first like 5 minutes of it, I can't tell if he was intentionally trying to make it like cringy, like if it was an intentional cringe, or it was just bad. I feel like it was just, he was trying, but he didn't try hard enough to be like, oh look, it's a joke, type of deal. Like, he was just like, okay, for every clickbait or title or video or thumbnail that Ninja Killer has, I'm gonna take a dab of salt and eat it. And that was 4 minutes of the 10-minute video. And that was the first 4 minutes. He didn't tell me what thumbnails or videos or clickbait. I was just confused by the whole thing. And like I said, like, if you're gonna criticize me, at least do it correctly.
I also don't understand why people hate clickbait, because it's literally the way of life of YouTube.
Yeah.
Like, if I remember watching other YouTubers and being like, if we could just post a video and it have no thumbnail, like, we would 100% do that.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like, with it getting the same exact like response as, you know, a clickbaity video, like, that's, I mean, if you're not interested in something, you're not gonna view it.
Don't watch it. No.
Like, if something is not clickbaity, like, I'm not talking about putting like big tits in your thumbnails or anything. Like, that's a little.
Whoa! You can't do that.
That's like extremely, like, that's too far. But like, the best way of getting around it that I've seen is people putting question mark, exclamation point after whatever they have. So like new house tour, question mark, exclamation point. Like, people are gonna view that video and be like, okay, let's see if they like bought a house or whatnot. And then turns out they're just like house sitting, or they're at a hotel or something like that. Like, it's still going to interest you. And if you enjoy someone's content, like it doesn't matter what the thumbnail is. Like if they're just trying to get you into their video to watch. Like there's no point in making videos if you don't want people to watch them.
Exactly. And I guess another thing was that he just talked. He said, "Go check out my channel," but he didn't link it in the description or anywhere else. It was just bad criticism too. He said he like spent his time on it, but it was obvious he was just didn't spend enough time. Dude, shut the fuck up! I'm recording. Get the fuck out of here. No, seriously, get the fuck out. No, done. Talk. I told you to shut the fuck up when you came down here. Shh. Do you not see my fucking finger? Go. I'm tired of shit. Where the fuck was I?
I don't know.
No, either. All I know is, okay, going back. He didn't do it correctly. Like, if you're gonna criticize me, that's fine. You go ahead and do it. You can make roast videos of me. I don't give a shit. It's funny. If it makes me laugh, good for you. If you're just doing it for views, I don't care. Go for it. Because whatever you say, it's also giving me exposure. That's the way I look at it. That's why I said, yeah, sure, go ahead and do it. But just do it correctly if you're going to criticize me. And it was just overall bad production. He said he was going to spending his time on it. This is the one everyone's been waiting for. Which, I'm not going to lie, I was waiting for it. I told a couple other people that are also YouTubers, and they watched it. They also had the same response, like, don't know what this is. He said he was taking his time on it. But he didn't talk about half my channel. I thought it was a full channel analysis. And then improvement, what can go wrong, and throw a couple jokes in there. But it wasn't that. It was horrible lighting, unfocused camera, and that was unbalanced. Wasn't white balanced. Which, again, I can't tell if he did intentionally. And it was only in 720p, when his iPhone can shoot at 1080. So why didn't he just record it off his phone? I don't know. Well, that's just my thoughts on it, because I know I haven't really said anything publicly yet, other than the comment I left saying, great video, other than the camera work and the lighting. Can't wait for next week's episode.
Right.
Which, honestly, generally true. He did say some valid things. Like, I remember I made a Call of Duty video about saving Grandma from the Nazis. And the video was taken down because I'm like, you know what, no, not funny. No one's watching it. Took it down. But the fact that he's still bringing up it was taken down and he thought I was trying to hide something for me taking it down. And then he talked about my Inside series, which I'm pretty sure, like, after episode 3, after recording it, I was just like, no one's watching these. Honestly, I'm just going to upload 40 minutes of it. And then when no one watched that one, I was just like, all right, I'm just going to skip to just film the last 20 minutes of me doing commentary, of me just literally saying, oh, what the fuck? I don't know what's happening. And just uploaded that, and I think that got like 20 views. And fun fact, other than his channel trailer, the video about me is his most popular video. So, you're welcome.
Real quick, speaking of most popular videos.
Oh god, let's go.
Pokemon Go number 2.
Yeah?
Broke 2,000 views like a couple weeks ago. Which is crazy, because I think that might be the most viewed video that I've ever made. Let me just double check.
I can...
that. It's definitely the highest on Kingler Champ. I'm just not sure if I have a...
It is the highest on Kingler Champ, followed by... Actually, number 3.
Number 3 is the second one.
Number 3 is number 1.
Oh, is that what it
The
is?
the Pokemon Go Ocean City with 2,176 views, followed by Pokemon Go Baltimore Orioles baseball game with
Oh
518 views.
yeah, I did. It was number three. Okay.
And then
Yeah.
per
So,
oh
um,
my
I on my old channel, there's a video that had over 1,000 views, which I never knew why it had over 1,000 views, but apparently it did. So,
there you go.
and I didn't realize it had that much until like after a while of being on
Mhm.
Kingler Champ or Greg Run Gaming at the time.
It's always a while after.
Yeah. Um, but I'm super excited about that because I worked very hard on that.
Hmm.
And that's probably my proudest video I have on my channel to date. I think that's I mean, I could have done a lot better on it, but that's one of the ones that I'm most proud of. The videos that I'm most proud of, if anyone's the first time you're watching this channel or listening, whatever, you want to consider this. The videos I'm most proud of on this channel are any of my montages and my Pokemon Go videos, except for the first one because I rushed it because I wanted to upload a Pokemon Go video because I wanted to make a Pokemon Go video.
Yeah, that's
So,
true. I'm
any
gonna get through.
videos, watch any of my montages. There's an Overwatch montage that me and Ninja compete
We
against each
did.
other.
Mhm.
Um,
Your boy won.
I have either one or two Black Ops 3 montages that are pretty nice,
Hmm.
and I think that might be all the montages I have for right now. Definitely when the new Call of Duty comes out, maybe Battlefield montage. Uh, maybe me and
I'm working on mine now.
maybe me and Ninja will like make a dual Taj.
Like, dual Taj.
Dual Taj. That'll be fun.
Uh, hmm I have a couple videos I'm proud of on this channel. Um, Probably going back, probably the Scott Sterling Rocket League one. That's from the old channel. I re-uploaded on here that I still had saved. Let's see. The Overwatch best basketball shot ever. I'm pretty proud of that one.
Have you still haven't made a shot, right?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
All my montages, of course, I'm really proud of. Charity live stream. Does that count as a video?
No, it's a live stream.
No, okay, that's a live stream. And then Ninja Killer Animated Episode 4. I'm extremely proud of. Yeah, that would have to be my top picks.
Yeah, I want to make more videos. The problem is I don't have the time to
Well,
make
put
the
it this way.
videos
We
that I would
just
like
spent the
to.
first 30 minutes describing my schedule.
Right.
Yours is next week.
That's
So,
fine.
and then what? Another. Well, you gotta understand, like, when I was doing just Minecraft videos, it was the easiest thing ever. Other than trying to get everyone in one game and get in
Yeah.
like people, it was the easiest thing ever. But even then, like, sent out a tweet, "Hey, who wants to record Minecraft on the Xbox?" All right, do homework. Okay, that's 5 people. Do that. Record that. Hit done. Throw some background music on it. It's done. It's over. We're good. But now I'm trying to do the higher quality stuff where special effects, practical things, all the fun shiza, all the fun shit. What the music actually goes with it, tracking, keyframing, all that fun stuff, making sure I sound okay, making sure you guys,
Hope-
and just all this other stuff that's just happening. And it's probably takes me just a good solid 2 hours just to go through all the clips
Yeah.
that I've recorded that one night, plus the other 2 weeks that I have stacked up, and being like, do I want to use this brand new stuff, or do I want to use this older stuff and get rid of it and move it down the line? And then like when the Battlefield 1 beta came out, I was just like, well, Battlefield 1's hot right now. I'll just switch that out and then start a new project. It's just the time I have to edit and then to upload is restricting me from, I guess, getting like the hot fix on something.
Yeah.
Like for like the zombies, like if I had a PlayStation and dude, we got the Easter egg, we did it, and we were like one of the first people, like the first like 100 people that would do it.
Yeah,
Because
I
I
de-
always
I
remember.
definitely would have tried to make a guide, and I don't know how successful I would have been on it because it would have been the first like Easter egg guide that I've made, but
But
like
like I
I
said,
definitely would have
even though
tried.
that you had that guide, I guarantee you that's gonna give you like at least 1,000, 3,000 views.
Yeah.
Because remember what was it, the foul moves one,
Mhm.
the on one Call of Duty. I think that video honestly had over 2,000 views,
Right.
and it was just showing off one of the supply drops. It was just him clapping. That's all it was. It was 7 seconds long, but it was the new hotness because everyone wanted to know what it looked like.
Yeah,
Uh,
I'm excited. I want to try to make a bunch of content. I mean, Pokemon Sun and Moon looks amazing. Um, I'm super excited for. Honestly, I'm excited for both Call of Duties. At this point, I'm excited for both.
really?
Yeah, I'm super excited for the zombies. I think they'll do. I think Infinity Ward will do a good job on it. We'll talk about this more probably next week.
Hmm.
Um, I'm super excited about the zombies. I think the multiplayer will be fun. Um, I mean, if it plays like Black Ops 3, I love Black Ops 3. I think it's a good game. I mean, yeah, I wish, boots were on the ground, but, then we have Modern Warfare Remastered that we're going to play a bunch. I'm honestly, depending on who's on the night of release, I'm either going to probably play Modern Warfare Remastered or Zombies. It's going to be one of those two. Honestly, I think it's just going to be a very long night that night, and we're going to play like everything.
Another thing is what I've seen myself doing is I'll live stream a lot more on YouTube.
Yeah, that's another thing I said in my update video. I was like, I want to live stream more. I'm just made a brand new overlay for live streaming, and I'm super excited about it. I'm gonna have my Twitch alerts all set up. I'm actually trying to think of like the gifs I want to use and what sounds I want to use. So that's to come. Those live streams should start probably sometime this week that this video comes out. So that there's that to look forward to. But other than Battlefield, Pokemon, Call of Duty, is there any other games that are coming out soon that you're super excited about?
There's games I'm excited for, but I'm not going to be able to play. Mafia 3 I'm looking forward to. Battlefield, of course. I'm trying to think. There's a couple other games coming up for Xbox One. I'm just like, well, I'm going to have to get that. Or, damn, I wish I had more time type of deals.
Right.
What was it? Yeah, Mafia 3 definitely. I was extremely excited for. Then it was. I'm going to pull up a list real quick of what games are coming out because as of right now, I'm brain dead.
Yeah, did you submit your thing? It's 11:59.
Yeah, I just submitted it. I just looked at the clock. Like, oh god, it's midnight. It's due. Because I'm also taking an online class along with my regular college, and everything's due right before midnight. So if it's not turned in, it's a lateness, and for every day it's late, you lose 5 points or 5% of whatever your final grade would be.
Right.
Uh, so whatever. So the highest grade I could get was a 95. Xbox One games 2016. Let's see. Other games I'm excited for. Mafia 3, already said that. Hmm. Watch Dogs 2, what do you think of that?
I think it looks good. I don't know if I'll buy it, but definitely something I'll check. It might be like a week after release type deal, where it's
Mm-hmm.
like I see how people are enjoying it and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm going through them. And Forza Horizon 3, I've played all the Horizon games, so I might have to get that one. Uh, Titanfall. Actually, the new Skyrim. I'm really excited for.
The remaster. Well, yeah,
Um,
it's
no, the remastered version. Skyrim remastered. I'm extremely because fun fact, Xbox One will be the only one that has mods. Xbox, and PC. PlayStation said no, we don't want mods,
yeah.
which is a horrible business decision, in my opinion.
Is that like a Bethesda thing where they like? I feel like Bethesda is like the only company that like supports mods.
No, that's the thing. They're just the ones that say, "Yeah, go for it," and they encourage their like fan base.
Which I think is really cool because like games like Fallout and Skyrim, like
They're mods just to make the game look better,
yeah,
which is awesome. And then there's other ones with makes the dragons into Macho Man Randy Savage.
right.
But whatever.
Yeah, I definitely think that's a cool thing. I wish more companies would look into that. Like we've been saying this since Minecraft has released on Xbox. We wish they had
Mods.
if they had mod packs on Xbox, we would play that so much.
Yeah, because like I said, I still agree with the fact that Minecraft on PC would be if I could have one game, Minecraft on PC, because I can literally play any game.
Yeah, you can play so much. And like even like I don't know if you've seen any of like some of the stuff Captain Sparkles puts on his channel of the stuff that he's where he's like, how is this Minecraft? Like there's like bowling. There was like a what was it? There's been like a bunch of games that are escaping me at the moment that don't even look like Minecraft, but they use Minecraft's like it's still 100% Minecraft, and I don't even know how to explain it.
It's just that they're that good.
Right. But if I could get mod packs on Xbox for Minecraft, like we would spend hours.
I would have to drop out. I'd have to drop out of college.
Like it would
See
be.
what I have to do.
It would be so much fun, and I feel like they would sell so much more. Even if it was like $10, and you can use whatever mods you want. Like people would. That would be.
I would pay the $10.
Yeah, that's an easy purchase right there.
Let's see. Things I'm probably not gonna buy, but that intrigue me. PlayStation VR.
Yeah, because
And
you'd
the
have
new
to buy.
consoles.
You'd have to buy a PlayStation as well.
Exactly. But I said things that intrigue me, but I'm not gonna buy.
Yeah.
I'm definitely not gonna get a PlayStation anytime soon. Definitely not gonna get the Xbox One S or Pro or the PlayStation Pro anytime soon.
Yeah.
I'll just wait for the Scorpio.
And even then, I'll debate on getting it or not.
Yeah, exactly. Here's the thing. If I can still run games fine, then I'm good. And I know what some people are saying is like, oh, just get a gaming PC. But by the time I spent $4,000 or $5,000 on a gaming PC, that's good. I could have just bought an Xbox, and I could have bought 4 Xboxes.
Yeah, and if the Scorpio is as good as they're making it sound, and as
Well, here's the thing: the Xbox One S is actually like I went through all the specs and everything, and it's pretty solid. It can do 4K and then like 1080p, 60 frames a second. It can do all these things. I'm just like, okay, I don't need anything else. I don't need 400 frames a second to play Overwatch.
right.
It just doesn't make sense.
So I think it's time to end it. I'm exhausted. Your mic's
Okay.
cutting out every once in a while.
Sorry, is it unplugged?
No, it's more of a Discord like.
Discord's kind of shitty.
Yeah, you're talking and then it sounds like I don't
You're
even know how to
talking.
describe it. But
You're talking.
so it's after midnight. Me and Ninja are exhausted. It's time. to end this recording, render it out, get it prepared for me to edit tomorrow and upload it on Saturday or Sunday. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and we will see you next week.